All right, fresh new CBS News polling finds Americans' views on the economy are actually better now than they were in the winter. But there's still plenty of financial concern out there. 76% of respondents say their income is not keeping up with inflation, and 52% of people say their own financial situation is pretty good. Anthony Salvanto is here, live, in person. So great to have you in studio again, Anthony, to break down the numbers. He, of course, is our elections and surveys executive director for CBS News. So, Anthony, it's always cool to get you digging into the data that you've found. What are Americans telling us is behind this kind of split economic sentiment?
Yeah, and good morning. Great to be here. Look, here is the trend on how people feel about the economy. And what you see is, as you said at the top, it's not yet good. It is not good overall, but it is better than some of the lows that were hit this winter, right? So you see it sort of starts to gradually tick back up to where it is at 39% now. And to answer your question, what's behind this? Well, take a look at the emotional components. There always is around finances, right? Your pocketbook. You get almost 3/4 of people who say they feel concerned about their finances, at least sometimes, if not very often, and stressed more often than they feel secure or content. So all of that leads into what's here. And of course, as you also mentioned, it's all about prices. It's still all about inflation. That number I showed you earlier, that's been the case for a while now, years.
And people now feel confused about what to expect with prices, how to plan for their financial future. How is this all leading into how people are planning their summer vacations, and now that people are trying to relax a little bit?
Exactly. So when they look ahead a little bit, you get relatively fewer people who think that the economy is headed for an outright recession. A few more think, okay, it might be slowing. And what that does is it shows this break between people who say their own financial situation is good. More of them are planning to take a vacation this summer, but if they say their personal situation is bad, big numbers say that they're not. Now, there's other factors here, but really that speaks to how much money is spent out there, right? How much travel is going on, and that gives us a sense of what might happen as we look towards summer vacation. And here again, what impacts plans? Their own financial outlook and prices. It's all about inflation and the impact of prices.
Yeah, and we're still seeing people charge things up on their credit card, but the fact is they feel anxious about the future and what comes next. Anthony Salvanto, always great to have you here on this. Viewers can click through all the data on cbsnews.com. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
You too.